On this Google platform. A very good morning to all of you. Namaskar. On this third day of our webinar workshop, Yoga in Need of the Hour, which is an initiative under Fit India movement. Today, we are having on our Google platform, in the Google board, the chief guest of this morning, Dr. K.P. MISHRA, the Vice President, Bharat Scouts and Guides, New Delhi, and the State Chief Commissioner, Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides. We are having guest of honor, Mr. Krishna Swami, who is the Executive Director of Bharat Scouts and Guides, New Delhi, India. A warm welcome to Mr. Krishna Swami ji. We are having our State Organizing Commissioner Guide, Mrs. Anamika Das, State Training Commissioner Guide, is Tita Priyadarshini, Joint State Secretary, Mr. Ranjan PATTANAIK, my principal, the President of this webinar, Dr. Kumar BARIK, the Vice Principal, Dr. Aditya Prasad Samal, and we are also having to share his reflection about our webinar, one of the School and Mass Education Officer, Mr. Samarendra Nandi. And we are also having the National Staff, Regional Director and Assistant Directors, among them Bablu Goswami ji and Mr. Siddhisudha Rai ji, Mr. Siddharth ji, all of them are joining here. So now it's very time for all of us during this pandemic. We are all in tension with the lockdown and shutdown command, become very lethargic and putting down more and more weight to our body, sitting idle at home and with mental stress. So at this juncture of time, we feel that if people do not give time for their body and health, a fit body and fit mind will help a person to grow with a positive attitude. So under the Fit India initiative, the Rovers and Rangers of Maharshi College of Natural Law, in active collaboration with Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides, is organizing this 3 days virtual webinar workshop on yoga, a need of the hour. After 2 days of this workshop, The participants believes that yoga is the only alternative. No way. So today's theme, yoga is the only alternative. Let's start the today's webinar with our Scout Guide prayer. May I now request my State Secretary, Joint State Secretary, Mr. RANJAN PATTANAIK, to start this webinar with the Scout Guide prayer. Over to
you, madam. ये योग में जो सब है खड़े हो जाएंगे, खड़े हो सब ध्यान। ओके
दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में
once again, please start the prayer.
दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना, हमारे ज्ञान में आओ प्रभु, आँखों में बस जाओ, अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना, बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा, दिलों में प्रेम का सागर, हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना, हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा, सदा ईमान हो सेवा, दो सेवक चल बना देना, वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना, वतन पर पिता करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना, दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा।
Thank you, Meher Bhai. Thank you. It's my proud privilege to request our president of this webinar, our principal, the guiding force behind the webinar, Dr. Kumar BARIK, to extend his warm welcome to all the participants in this valedictory function. Over to Dr. Kumar BARIK, sir.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible first? Tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good morning and welcome to each and everyone present in the third day, that is the closing day of this webinar. The chief guest of this valedictory function, Dr. Kali Prasad Mishra, State Chief Commissioner and the National Vice President, Bharat Scouts and Guides. The main center of attraction of this 3 days webinar, The guest of honor, respected Mr. Krishna Swamiyar, the Executive Director, Bharat Scouts and Guides, respected Mrs. Anamika Das, Associate Guides, Bharat Scouts and Guides, respected Mr. Satya SAHU, Chief General Manager, Odisha State Disaster Management, the yoga expert, respected Madam Dr. Bilkis Parveen, Senior Lecturer in English, Ranger Reader, Tangi Mahavidyalaya and yoga expert, Madam Mrs. Surabhi Nandi, Faculty LIC Art of Living yoga expert, esteemed Dr. A.P. Samal, Vice Principal of Mercy College of Natural Law, esteemed Dr. Namita Pattanaik, Lecturer in Economics, Mercy College of Natural Law, and the Assistant State Commissioner, Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides, Ranger Leader, and the convener of this webinar, respected Mihir Ranjan Patnaik, all the yoga demonstrators, and my esteemed all participants. I welcome you all on behalf of my students and staff members in this closing day of this webinar. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Namita Patnaik, the convener, who has taken a lot of initiative and strain for organizing this 3 days webinar on behalf of Ranger Rovers Unit of Mercy College of Natural Law in active collaboration with Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides. Without her sincere effort and endeavor, this program could not be possible. I also express my gratitude from core of my heart to Dr. Mishra, the chief guest of this webinar, who has remained present throughout the 3 days program in spite of his busy schedule and other assignments. During this pandemic period, he is not sitting idle. Rather, he has kept the Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides unit more active and vibrant. I, on behalf of all my students and staff members, welcome you, sir. I am also very thankful to Mr. Krishna Swamiyar, the Executive Director, Bharat Scouts and Guides, India, who has come here to grace the occasion as a guest of honor. I also heartily welcome you to this webinar. I am very grateful to both chief guest and the guest of honor, as they have agreed to inaugurate the closing day of this webinar. I would also like to thank all the respected resource persons, Mr. Satyaranjan SAHU, Madam Bilkis Parveen, Madam Surabhi Nandi, who have attended this webinar, delivered their eloquent speech on the topic Yoga, the Need of the Hour. They have also given valuable advices during their training and practices by means of exercises and demonstration. I, on behalf of all my students and the staff members, welcome you all. We all know yoga is a practice that connects the body, breath and mind. It uses physical postures, breathing exercises and meditation to improve our health. Yoga was developed as a spiritual practice in ancient India. Yoga makes our body and mind fresh, vibrant and active. It increases flexibility, reduces stress and strain. It improves respiration, physical fitness and makes free from different types of diseases. It makes our body slim, attractive and beautiful. Yoga also maintains harmony between the body and the mind. So nothing more to say. Once again, I welcome all the distinguished dignitaries, the respected resource persons, esteemed participants present in this webinar. On behalf of all my students and the staff members for their active participation in this 3 days webinar to make it a success. So many thanks to all. Then I invite Dr. Namita Patnaik, the convener of this meeting, to carry on this program.
Yes, sir.
शुभुनी म्यूट
नमिता म्यूट हो जाइछ।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Well, we were introducing Fit India movement for the program in the Government of India. Honorable Prime Minister has told about the importance of yoga in our life. He said that everyone should do yoga regularly in order to fit himself. So at this time, we have already completed 1 year, starting from 29th of August 2019 to 29th of August 2020. So Fit India movement, how far we are. Let's see where we are.
ठीक 1 साल पहले प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने फिट इंडिया अभियान को जन आंदोलन का रूप दिया।
स्वस्थ व्यक्ति, स्वस्थ परिवार और स्वस्थ समाज, यही नए भारत को श्रेष्ठ भारत बनाने का रास्ता है।
डिजिटल माध्यम के जरिए फिट इंडिया अभियान देश के कोने कोने तक पहुंच रहा है। पिछले 1 साल में तकरीबन 2 करोड़ लोगों ने फिट इंडिया वेबसाइट से फिटनेस के सरल नुस्खे सीखे। कहते हैं शुरुआत सही हो तो उसका प्रभाव भी असरदार होता है। आज 1.5 लाख से भी ज्यादा स्कूल फिट इंडिया सर्टिफाइड हैं। स्कूल्स ने ये वादा किया है कि अब वो एक पीरियड स्पोर्ट्स और फिटनेस के लिए रखेंगे। और ये तो अभी शुरुआत है। फिट इंडिया अभियान ने करोड़ों लोगों के मन में फिटनेस के प्रति रुचि जगाई है। तभी तो स्वस्थ भारत से स्वच्छ भारत जुड़ गया और शुरू हुआ एक नया अनोखा अभियान। प्लॉगिंग, वातावरण स्वच्छ रखेंगे तो स्वास्थ्य भी साथ रहेगा। प्लॉगिंग से ये दोनों मुमकिन है। एक तीर से 2 निशाने। फिट इंडिया स्कूल वीक ने फिटनेस को अपनाने का एक मजेदार जरिया दिखाया है। फिट इंडिया के साथ आम आदमी जुड़ता गया, फिटनेस का कारवां बनता गया। फिट इंडिया साइक्लोथॉन ने इस अभियान को एक नई गति दी। अब फिटनेस की सरल भाषा पूरा देश समझने लगा है। फिटनेस में कोई भेदभाव नहीं, कोई भी कहीं भी कभी भी रह सकता है फिट। फिटनेस के इस जन आंदोलन में भारत की नारी है सबसे आगे। फिट इंडिया मार्च फॉर विमेन के दौरान नारी स्वास्थ्य पर खास बल दिया गया। कोरोना के खिलाफ महासंग्राम में फिट इंडिया ने कई कदम उठाए और करोड़ों देशवासियों ने कदम से कदम मिलाकर फिटनेस को अपने निजी जीवन से जोड़ दिया। फिट इंडिया लॉकडाउन सीरीज ने बच्चों और परिवारों को घर बैठे एक्टिव और फिट रहना सिखाया। फिट इंडिया ने एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के साथ इंडिजिनस स्पोर्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया सीरीज बनाई। इस सीरीज से लोगों ने हमारे परंपरागत खेलों के बारे में जानकारी प्राप्त की। फिट इंडिया योगा डे के दिन खेल राज्य मंत्री श्री किरण रिजिजू के नेतृत्व में शिल्पा शेट्टी, मैरी कॉम और अंजुम मौदगिल ने मिलकर योगा के बेनिफिट्स को घर घर पहुंचाया। फिट इंडिया टॉक्स में भारत के कई जाने माने खिलाड़ियों ने स्पोर्ट्स को फिटनेस से जोड़ा और अपने तजुर्बे को लोगों के साथ बांटा। फिट इंडिया फ्रीडम रन से नया भारत एक नई आजादी की तरफ बढ़ रहा है। आलसीपन से आजादी, रोगों से आजादी। करोड़ों देशवासी खुद से मुकाबला कर रहे हैं, फिटनेस की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं। फिट इंडिया ने भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनना सिखाया, घर बैठे अनुशासन बनाना सिखाया। रोग को निरोग में बदलने की शक्ति और युक्ति दोनों फिटनेस में है। आज फिटनेस बन रहा है नए भारत का नया मंत्र। फिटनेस के जन आंदोलन से जाग उठा है नया भारत। फिट इंडिया से जुड़ रहा है नया भारत। एक साथ फिट इंडिया बेमिसाल। चलिए साथ बढ़े एक और साल, फिटनेस की बने बड़ी मिसाल।
अनम्यूट करंतु।
Thank you very much for watching this video. And now it's my privilege to request our State Organizing Commissioner Guide, Mrs. Anamika Das, to introduce today's guest of honor, Mr. Krishna Sani. Mr. Krishna Sani ji, the Executive Director, Bharat Scouts and Guides, Bharat Scouts and Guides, New Delhi, India. He has joined from Kerala, although he was there only on a special duty, but with our request to join us. Now, I request Madam Anamika Das to introduce our Executive Director. And
Thank you, Madam.
You are not fine, I know. So kindly bear with us for a few seconds only. Over to Mrs. Anamika Das, please.
Thank you, Madam. Respected National Vice President and State Chief Commissioner, sir. Respected Principal Maharshi College. Respected Vice Principal, sir. Respected DR.NAMITA PATTANAIK and respected all the dignitaries present over here. मैं कृष्णा स्वामी सर का अपमान नहीं करूंगी कि वो आज यहाँ के गेस्ट हैं, क्योंकि वो उड़ीसा स्टेट के एक फैमिली मेंबर है। शुरू से 25-30 साल से उनका हमारे साथ संबंध है। आज वो एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर है एंड ही इज द मोस्ट एफिशिएंट पर्सन इन द एंटायर बीएसजी इंडिया। ही इज ए पर्सन जिनको कि शायद 20 से ज्यादा लैंग्वेजेस मालूम है। उनको उड़िया भी मालूम है, वो उड़िया भी बोलते हैं, उड़िया भी समझते हैं और इतना फ्रेंडली वो सबके साथ बात करते हैं। किसी भी इवेंट में कभी भी उनको आप मदद मांगते हैं, वो जरूर हमें हेल्प करते हैं। तो मैं उनका स्वागत करती हूँ आज के इस प्रोग्राम में, नॉट एज गेस्ट बट एज फैमिली मेंबर। आप हमारे बड़े भाई हैं, आपने हमें बहुत मुश्किल वक्त में भी आपने हमको गाइड किया हुआ है, आपने बताया हुआ है और आपने मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस का सबसे हाईएस्ट अवार्ड MOP हीरो अवार्ड आपको नवाजा गया है। आप अवार्ड के मोहताज आप नहीं हैं। लोगों के मुंह से जो तारीफें निकलती है आपके लिए, आपके सामने नहीं, आपके पीठ पीछे, वही सारे अवार्ड हैं आपके लिए। ऐसा कोई नहीं होगा बीएसजी इंडिया में जो आपको नहीं जानता होगा। आप इतना अच्छे से सबसे बात करते हैं, सबसे इतना जल्दी आप घुल मिल जाते हैं, इतना फ्रेंडली आप हो जाते हैं कि एक रिश्ता बन जाता है। मुझे यकीन है आज यहाँ पे जो 115 लोग मौजूद हैं, आपसे एक बार बात होने के बाद वो सब आपके फैन बन जाएंगे। तो ये आप में एक बड़प्पन है कि आप कभी शो अप नहीं करते हैं। वेरी सिंपल मैन, डाउन टू अर्थ। और आप आज यहाँ पे आने के लिए आपने अपनी रजामंदी दी, इसके लिए हम ओडिशा स्टेट भारत स्काउट गाइड की तरफ से आपको धन्यवाद देती हूँ। और महर्षि कॉलेज ऐसा एक इनिशिएशन लिए हैं योगा के लिए। आप तो जानते हैं उड़ीसा स्टेट एक्टिविटी में हमेशा आगे रहा है। तो योगा फिट इंडिया के लिए बहुत सारे यूनिट्स काम कर रहे हैं, पर महर्षि कॉलेज ने ये जो वेबिनार रखा है, ये पहली बार हुआ है कि एक वेबिनार फिट इंडिया के ऊपर किसी यूनिट ने रखा हुआ है। तो मैं आपका फिर से स्वागत करती हूँ और मैं आशा करती हूँ कि यू विल हैव ए गुड टाइम हियर एंड आप हम लोगों को गाइड करेंगे और ऐसे ही हमारे साथ बने रहेंगे। थैंक यू।
Thank you, madam. In spite of your ill health, you join and encourage us with your introduction. Thank you very much. And it's now we'll have the inaugural ceremony of our third day program. I now request our National Vice President, along with Joint Executive Director, to inaugurate this workshop webinar. Now, over to Dr. K.P. Misraji, National Vice President, and over to Mr. Krishna Swamiji. Please start the inaugural. Thank you very much. It's now time to listen, to get blessing, and to get advice from our esteemed chief guest of this morning, my mentor, the source of inspiration, and the guiding star behind me. See, Dr. K.P. Misraji, the State Chief Commissioner for Scouts and Guides, Odisha State, and the Senior Most Vice President of Para Scouts and Guides, National Headquarters, New Delhi. Over to Dr. K.P. Misraji, sir. Sir, please.
Namaskar. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Respected Dr. BARIK, Principal Mahant College of Natural Law. I am grateful to him to organize this webinar. I must thank him for that. Promoting this digital programs. Respected our Krishna Swamiji, Executive Director of Bharat Scouts and Guides, as Ananika said, is the most knowledgeable person of Bharat Scouts and Guides, and he is a good administrator also. Respected Dr. Aditya Prasad Samalji, Vice Principal of Mahas College, Sri Satyaranjan SAHU, a very senior administrator of Odisha government, Chief General Manager of Odisha State Disaster Management Cell, who demonstrated very well on the first day. There were some new ideas about the PTF. Respected Sir Anamika Das, SOC of Odisha State, Mr. Mihir Patnaik, Joint Secretary, Dr. Bilkis Parveen, Mrs. Surabhi Nandi, and Miss Mridakshi who demonstrated very well on first day. I must congratulate and grateful to him. Dr. Namita Pattanaik, my Assistant Commissioner for ODISHA State Bharat Sub-Guides, convener of this webinar, who has organized very well, very well. I am impressed on that. Thank you. As I remind every day, today almost 7 months later, India is heading towards a full unlocking process. Market, hall, transportation, office, train, everything has started normal. But still, coronavirus cases are skyrocketing. We can see the figure from TV every day. It's increasing. In this situation, one needs to improve own immunity and body resisting power to face corona. For that, yoga is an excellent option. Yoga benefits are infinite and it has the ability to cure many diseases. Yoga is a beautiful, as Dr. BARIK said, yoga is a beautiful physical, mental and social practice that is adapted in India. Contribution of Maharishi Patanjali to the mankind, modified by and adapted by Guru Ramdev, Guru Ravi Shankar and many more. Yoga benefits are, I said, infinite and it has ability to make healthy, keep fit and cure many diseases. Everyone has understood the importance and so many people are practicing yoga in today's world. I again thank Dr. BARIK and Namita Pattanaik who have organized this webinar on yoga. Organizing yoga programs in Odisha continuously is going on from last so many days. So I am grateful to all who has organized these programs and I am obliged to all our participants who joined this and encourage this program, enjoying this program and practicing this program, yoga. Thank you all. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us blessing for which we have organized such a webinar cum workshop for 10 days consecutively. Thank you, sir. Now, it's my proud privilege to request my friend, first of all, he is my friend, and the MOP hero of Bharat Scouts and Guides, as Anamika Madam told, who is Born Scout.
Only Anamika doesn't say. The Asia Pacific region has awarded this program.
Yes,
and he is the first man in India who got it.
Yes, sir. Who has been working since long. And he was a scout and received President Scout Award with me. That's why he is my friend. We have received President Scout and Guide Award from the then President of India during 1979. Till that day, our journey is going on, and with the blessing of K.P. Mishra ji, I'm here as a guide, as a guider, and as a leader trainer. Like that also, my friend, he is from Kerala, and he knows so many languages. Out of 14 languages, he might be knowing almost all 13 languages. So, who smiles under all difficulties. And I have spent many programs, many trainings with him as a coordinating staff or as a staff member, as a participant, as a trainee. And whenever I went to him, never say no for anything. And he is such a brain. He is having such knowledge in scouting for boys, our Raman. He is on the tips of his tongue. And he is no doubt a family member of Odisha. And just reminding you when we are having in 1998, Odisha has organized the third SAC Jamboree and third National Jamboree on the dynamic leadership of our State Chief Commissioner, Dr. K.P. MISHRA ji. So at that time, the only one person from NHQ who has been deputed for 3 months, who spent 3 months at Barunei in that jungle area, and he spends all the time over there. As and when Dr. MISHRA asked him to come and stay over there here in our state headquarters, no, I will be there. I will be there in the field. He is a real field marshal. So it's my time. I will introduce a वीर जवान हमारा भारत स्काउट्स एंड गाइड का. तो अभी सुनेंगे उनसे और उनका एडवाइस लेंगे आगे बढ़ने के लिए. So over to that Mr. Krishna Swami ji, please bless us.
Most beloved State Chief Commissioner and National Vice President of Bharat Scouts and Guides, Sri K.P. MISHRA ji, most respected Principal of Maharishi College of Natural Law, Vice Principal Sir, all my brothers and sisters, professional colleagues from the Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides, the yoga experts, those who enlighten the participant of this webinar during last 2 days, and all the participant of this webinar. As the pandemic started in India, the Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides made it a point to engage the young people through various online activities. As part of the National Association, I take this opportunity to thank the State Chief Commissioner and his team for making the people engaged and keep them alive during the pandemic when they were physically cut off from the whole world. This webinar on yoga is yet another contribution of the Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides, which is powered by the Maharishi College of Natural Law, with the Rovers and Rangers taking initiative, with Assistant State Commissioner R..NAMITA ji, and all those yoga experts coming from different walks of life, those who are prominent in the Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides may not be able to get a long audience in the past, as we were having most of the activities physically and our reach out to young people were less. Unfortunately, we are not physically together, but fortunately, we are being connected through this medium of digital platforms. So, the yoga has come to rescue, especially when we were cut off from most of our comforts. And yoga, though it is now giving a name and fame for India as the public relation efforts or publicity efforts by the Honorable Prime Minister and Government of India has taken a lead in making yoga worldwide important. But when we in the Bharat Scouts and Guides or in the scouting community, we look into our efforts to promote yoga, the ancient syllabus of the Scouts and Guides, from the first stage of introduction of the scouting to the young children, yoga and Surya Namaskar were part of the scouting programs to create spiritual development in our young minds. Though the founder of the scout movement, he gave few exercises in his book Scouting for Boys, which popularly called by us as BP6. The essence of yoga is there. In every exercise, the importance of the yogic kriyas such as pranayam or inhaling or exhaling is given importance in all the exercises introduced by Lord Baden-Powell in his book. The second part of yoga is to spiritually enlighten the minds of the people. Those who have read the exercises given in the Scouting for Boys, with each exercise, Lord Baden-Powell says that when we do that exercise, in the first exercise he says, let us thank God for giving us the fresh air and that environment to every one of us. So spiritually, the scouting has already been connected to yoga, though it was introduced to the Europeans by the founder of the movement. However, our Indian books of scouting from the very beginning introduced yoga, and later we introduced yoga instructor as one of the proficiency badges, so that our young people are introduced to yoga. The National Training Center of Bharat Scouts and Guides was conducting number of yoga instructors courses, and also at regional level we introduced yoga instructors training, so that on everyday life we are introduced to our ancient culture. At this juncture, I would like to thank all the yoga experts, those who are joining us through this webinar, for their spirit of keeping the light of yoga alive and promoting this at the national level. We have also introduced a 30 minutes program of fitness through Yoga with BSG, which is now being conducted by the Assistant Director and his team with yoga experts from all over India on every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 7 AM. I also request all those participating in the webinar, please promote yoga for 3 basic reasons. Number 1 is you don't need to spend any money for purchasing any equipment. Your presence and the God-given nature is the only requirement for practicing yoga. You don't need a particular time to do the yogas. There are different yoga practices which can fit into any routine of our day. And yesterday or day before yesterday, I was watching KBC, where the yoga practice of one exercise, which was questioned that which of these yogas can be done after meal or after lunch. So if somebody said that yoga can only be done in the morning or night, that may be their knowledge of a limited idea about the yogas, but we have number of yoga practices and there are restrictions on what to be done and what not to be done, that we need to learn from our experts who will help us to learn that. So these webinars are an idea to that direction, that our experts will tell us what to do and what not to do. So I thank the Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides for coming back to you and meeting all of you from the far land. And during last 3-4 months, the spiritual development that has taken place in our country through yoga is enormous, because people were under a lot of stress and yoga brought them back to the spirituality irrespective of their caste, creed or their financial backgrounds. So I thank the Maharshi College of Natural Science, and Odisha State Bara Scouts and Guides for reintroducing the yoga through a 3-day webinar, which enlighten us on the yoga practices. And I also thank Odisha State for being active throughout the pandemic period, from making hand sanitators or to learn how to make the mushrooms cultured at home. All these make us busy in our personal life when we are cut off from other routine work. So I thank Odisha State Bara Scouts and Guides and all my professional friends at the headquarters who take lead under the guidance of our State Chief Commissioner for promoting a active life in this pandemic in the state of Odisha. I thank once again. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your good gesture and blessing all the participants through your speech. Very nice to be here with us. Thank you once again, sir. Now, we don't know how far we have reached the heart of the participants of this webinar. Let's see how they enjoyed this 2 days program and how they present themselves with practical aspects of yoga.
Certificate.
Yes, sir.
MISHRA sir, Odisha State Scout and Guide Commissioner. Namaskar to all. I am Ramnaran Das, Scout Master of Balangir District, working as a government high school teacher. Before I presenting the Sirsasana, I want to say the benefit of the Sirsasana. ये सभी आसन का राजा है. Enhance the memory power. It control the body pressure. It provides oxygen to the all body parts through blood circulation. Lessens the chances of heart stroke. And there are many more benefits of the asana. Now I am presenting the Sirsasana and other asana.
Sirsasana, benefits: calms the brain and helps relieve stress and mild depression. It stimulates the pituitary and pineal glands, strengthens the arms Urdhva Padmasana, left to right, and right to left.
Very slow.
balancing,
Follow.
balancing of legs, urdhva padmasan, balancing, thank you.
नमस्कार। आज मैं आपको सेतुबंध आसन सिखाऊंगी। पहले हमको पीठ के बल सो जाना चाहिए। हम सो जाएंगे पीठ के बल। फिर हमारे पेट को ऐसे फोल्ड कर देंगे। फोल्ड करके ऐसे इसे पकड़ेंगे। फिर श्वास भर के हम हमारे कमर को धीरे धीरे ऊपर उठाएंगे। श्वास भर के धीरे धीरे ऊपर उठाएंगे। फिर श्वास छोड़ते हुए धीरे धीरे नीचे पहले की स्थिति में आ जाएंगे। फिर पैर को सीधा कर लेंगे। ऐसे बाएं तरफ मोड़ के ऐसे उठेंगे। इस आसन में हम 5 मिनट तक रुक सकते हैं। इस आसन करने से हमको क्या लाभ मिलता है? इस आसन करने से हमारे पेट के जो दर्द होता है वो ठीक हो जाता है और हमारे और थायराइड की जो लोग भी थायराइड की रोग में भी पीड़ित होते हैं, ये सेतुबंध आसन करने से उनको भी लाभ मिल जाता है। और हमारे जो जैसे हम इसे करते हैं तो हमारे कमर को जब हम ऊपर उठाते हैं तो हमारे नाभि से यहाँ तक छाती तक खिंचाव होता है। वो खिंचाव होने से हमारे जो पाचन तंत्र वो भी ठीक हो जाता है। फिर हमारे जो श्वास प्रश्वास होता है वो भी ठीक हो जाता है।
देखो जो कि मैं देखा जाओ कि किसी देखा जाओ नहीं टू 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 टा टा खाली चलते ऐसे जयंती की होते ये आरंभ कर बंद कर लोक बोर ही पड़े अड़िक पड़ों गोटे बिल्कुल अच्छे
बहुत खराब वीडियो सर बहुत खराब है
जे जहाँ ना कहबी से गोटा मु देखिबी मुह करके सर्टिफिकेट देखी आगे कैमेरा बढ़ी देवी जहाँ
ଏପଟେ ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ନାହିଁ ତ କହିଲେ କହିଲେ କଣ ତମେ
ଏମିତି ଆରମ୍ଭ କର ଆଉ କିଛି ବନ୍ଦ ହଉଛି ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବନ୍ଦ ଅନମ୍ୟୁଟ କର ना कह
Yes, sir. And we are in technical problem. Now I request our honorable speaker this morning to present the certificate to our winner of the yoga. May I now request Dr. Bilkis.
ସମସ୍ତେ ଟିକେ ଅନମ୍ୟୁଟ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
अरे नमिता डिस्टर्ब होची बहुत डिस्टर्ब होची
ସମସ୍ତେ म्यूट କରନ୍ତୁ म्यूट
Unmute yourself.
तापस दास के से म्यूट करନ୍ତୁ अन्यमान ଟିକେ म्यूट କରନ୍ତୁ ସମସ୍ତେ हां कह बता
Yes. Now, good morning, Dr. Bilkis Parveen ji. You have to receive our certificate of appreciation from Honorable Chief Guest of this morning, Dr. K.P. Mishra ji, sir. Yes, sir, giving you the certificate. Please receive.
Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you, sir. This is just a replica. Subham Kumar, next is Subham Kumar. On behalf of Subham Kumar, he is now in exam hall. So I request Bilkis ma'am, you also receive Subham Kumar certificate. Then I'll request Mrugakhi Nandi, the MBA student, second year, who is also one of our experts. Am I audible to Miss Subhat? No, Miss Mrugakhi? Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, please. Mrugakhi is there. You are my person. Right side, please. Left side, Mrugakhi. Then I request sir. Thank you. Yes, Mrugakhi. Thank you. Mrugakhi, please receive certificate देखिए दियंतु. Mrugakhi रे certificate देखिए दियंतु.
Thank you so much. Great honor.
Certificate. Yes, sir. Yes, this is Mrigati. Thank you very much, sir. Time, sir has instructed our computer operator, and he has prepared. And virtually we are giving, and within 1 second after the meeting is closed, you will get it on in our e-certificate, in the mode of e-certificate. Thank you, sir. Now, one of the participants, she is none other than Radhika Triveni. Are you there, Radhika?
Thank you so much, sir.
Radhika?
Yeah, ma'am.
And now I request Radhika to receive the certificate from our this morning. Over to
Hello.
Radhika. Yes, Radhika.
Sir, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Hello.
Yeah.
Could you please, sir?
I'm very thankful to you for giving this golden opportunity to learn about yoga.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Sir, and thank you, Namita, ma'am.
Thanks to our Chief Commissioner. Just within 1 minute, she had ordered for this certificate and she has prepared for you. On behalf of all the participants from outside Odisha, you just received as a replica, and I'm really grateful to you. Now, I request if Satyaranjan sir is there, Radhika, you get ready for your impression for 2 minutes. Now, I request our distinguished resource person, the CGM of OSDMA, Mr. Satyaranjan Sahu. Would you like to be there, sir? Satyaranjan Sahu, sir? Satyaranjan Sahu, sir, are you there? Okay, she will be joining because she has a question answer session after this. So now I request our guest, Mr. Nandi from School and Mass Education, Mr. Samarendra Nandi. He will just share his experience of this yoga training. Mr. Nandi is there. Mr. Nandi is there. Samarendra Nandi ji, please. Samarendra Nandi, unmute. Mr. Samarendra Nandi ji, please unmute and say something. Please share your experience. Okay. He will be joining. I think he will be joining very soon. Miss Jersey Madam from Baramba College. Jersey ma'am. Jersey ma'am, are you there? Yes, Mr. Tina Thakur sir. Mr. Tina Thakur.
Thank you. Namaste. Namaste.
Yes.
Namaste.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Tina Thakur sir, on behalf of our state, please receive the certificate from our sir.
Thank you, sir.
Being the senior most leader trainer.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, sir.
Guide. Yes, sir.
Namaste.
Namaste. Certificate. Thank you, sir. Now it's time, Thakur sir. Please share your experience of these 3 days webinar. And after this, we'll go for demonstration by Subham. So, sir, Tinath Thakur. Over to Tinath Thakur, sir. Please say.
3 दिन जाक मु पूरा भाव में ताको शुणिली मूल शेष पर्यंत एवं मो जीवन रे जोटा कि योग सहित जड़ित अच्छी किसी नुआ योग शिखिली आसन कुचा शिखिली जोटा कि मु प्रतिदिन ताको अभ्यास रे करूची एवं योगटा मते वर्तमान सुधा 77 वर्ष हलानी मते सुस्थ रखिछि तेणु आपणकर एही जो कार्यक्रम मते बहुत आनंद दला एवं मु ताको बहुत सुंदर भाव में उपभोग करछि धन्यवाद
थैंक यू सर सर थैंक यू वेरी मच नमस्कार सर आई एम रियली ग्रेटफुल to you at this age also. You are so active and you have attended all the time, all the classes and all the sessions. Thank you very much, sir. I'm really obliged to you. Pranati ma'am, Pranati Jana ma'am, yes, are you ready to express your experience in Odia? No problem. Yes, Pranati ma'am, over to Pranati ma'am.
मैडम नमस्कार सर नमस्कार एबे एई टाइम रे मैडम एटा जो शिखे मो पे बहुत माने एटा गोटा निहेत दरकार फिजिकली एवं मेंटली एटा हमें पिला भी स्कूल करू आ मो पे एटा गोटे गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी थिला मैडम मेनी मेनी थैंक्स यू एंड आल्सो बीएसजी मैडम स्टार्ट कर दी मैडम थैंक यू
ओके प्रणति मैडम आपन आइडेंटिफिकेशन टिके दे दियंतु आपन
मैडम
कोन
मु
कोठी अछंती
मैडम मु झारसुगुड़ा कहूची डीएवी पब्लिक स्कूल एमसीएल बंदमान झारसुगुड़ा डीएवी टीचर अच्छे मैडम जन फ्लॉक लीडर मैडम
थैंक यू
मत सुजोग देथियार बहुत 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 आपण पाखे पूरा चिराबारी
थैंक यू मैम थैंक यू सो मच नाउ ओवर टू अशांति सामल मैम इज देयर योगा टीचर सरस्वती शिशु मंदिर मैडम अशांति सामल फ्रॉम जाजपुर Ashanti Samal madam from Jaspur. Are you there? Now, I request Basanta Sahu. Dr. Basant Sahu, the senior ambulance, first aid lecturer, Mr. Basant Sahu. Are you there? Basant Sahu. Basant Sahu from senior ambulance. Are you there, sir? Please unmute and say something. Basant Sahu. Unmute. Sir, unmute, unmute. Basant sir, you unmute yourself. आपन वीडियो टा टिके ऑफ कर दियंतु. You are not in proper dress. आपन टिके unmute करी कहंतु सर. Basant sir. And Basant sir आपण unmute करंतु unmute करंतु then say something. Now Satyaranjan sir, are you there sir? Our research person, the Chief General Manager of Odisha State Disaster Management Authority, Mr. Satyaranjan Sahu. Are you there, sir? Okay. Okay. Basant sir, are you ready? Basant sir, are you ready? Please unmute yourself. Okay. Now we'll switch over to Jersey ma'am. Are you there, Jersey ma'am? Ambika sir. Basant sir is unmute करके कही परिवे. Basant sir, no. Okay, Ambika sir. Now there is a basic course going on for the Scoutmaster and Guide Captain, and all the participants they join the program of our webinar and they enjoyed a lot. So any participant from that basic course, please unmute yourself and introduce. Or else I will ask Ambika Prasad sir. Are you there, Ambika Prasad sir? Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Ritireka Patra from Raurkela.
Yes, madam. Please take. Please. Priti madam, please share your impression. Thank you to hear from Raurkela.
योगा समस्तଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଦରକାର ତେଣୁ ମାନେ ଏ ଟେକ୍ନିକ ଭିडिଓ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ଦେଖା ଯାଉନି ଆଉ ମାନେ ଅଡିଓ କ୍ଲିୟରଲି ହୋନି ସ୍ପିଚ କ୍ଲିୟରଲି ଶୁଣି ପାରିଲେ ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ମାନେ ଟିକେ ବୋର ଲାଗୁଛି ନହେଲେ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିଡିଓ ବି ଆମକୁ ଟିକେ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଭିଡିଓରେ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଭଏସ ଟା ଟିକେ ଜୋରରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟା କମି ଯାଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ତ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ପୁରା ଫୁଲ ଅଛି
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥା ଟିକେ ଅଳ୍ପ ଶୁଣା ଯାଉଛି anyway thank you very much for next time we'll see how to overcome these difficulties. This is technical difficulties, however we'll try to overcome these difficulties. Now over to the local story. will be very glad to know that the local story is with us. They are live streaming the program, and we'll get the YouTube link through them, and we'll watch the program through the local story, the YouTube channel. And I'm really thankful to them for covering all our program and making recording all our program. Now, I request the local story to present Subham, the demonstration by Subham.
हनुमानासन, पश्चिमा हनुमासन। हरासन, कर्णपीडासन। नमस्कार आसन। थैंक यू शुभम।
Yes, thank you, Subham, and thank you, Bilkis ma'am. Now I request two more persons, Mr. Vijay Kumar, Mr. Vijay Kumar from Social College. Would you like to please share your experience of this yoga seminar? Mr. Vijay, are you there, Mr. Vijay? Okay, he is muted. Okay. Now, Mr. Prabhat Ranjan Jena. Mr. Prabhat Ranjan Jena, the Nobel Laureate of Bhubanak Mahavidyalaya. Mr. Prabhat Ranjan Jena. Are you there? Mr. Prabhat Jena? If you are there, please share your experience. Okay? You have written very nice presentation, all the things, and we are given thanks. I want to listen from you. Prabhat Jena. Okay. He has not come up yet. Anyway, now over to Bilkis madam and Satyaranjan sir. They will take the final answer session. And now you get ready with your question. Yes. Good morning, Satyaranjan sir. Thank you very much, sir. Very good morning. And now I request Satyaranjan sir and Bilkis madam, you please unmute and Now I request all the participants, those who have valid question, please put up your questions on the chat box, and also you unmute yourself and ask Satyaranjan sir and Bilkis ma'am. Over to Satyaranjan sir.
नमस्कार हेलो
नमस्कार कुहतु
जो सुमने कर
आपण माने जल्दी न कहि परछुबी आपन क्वेश्चन लिखि दियंतु चैट बॉक्स रे मु सेटु पढि किरी सर मान को कहि दे परिबे ता सर माने मध्ये निजे देखि परिबे
No, voice is not coming.
Hello.
You can put in the chat box.
Yeah, that will be better.
Yes, thank you.
Satya bhai, good minute. Smita madam from Satya
नमस्कार
sir.
सर नमस्कार
हाँ ज्योति प्रकाश सर पैसा परे कहिबे. Yes, ज्योति सर कोंतु.
सर नमस्कार मैं सर ज्योति प्रकाश मानव फ्रॉम पुरी सर मु स्कूल रे क्लास 1 रो 8 पर्यंत पिला पाठ पढौची सर मु सत्य सर एति जानिया चाहे सर हमरो पिला मन पे सर कोकु आसन बेसी फलप्रद होई परिबो जो हम पिला हम प्रैक्टिस करिबो से विषय के सर सूचना देबे सर धन्यवाद सर
थैंक यू ज्योति बाबू भल कथा स्कूल रे आपण पिला माननको जो टीचिंग दउछन्ती ताको पई जोगत करिकुलम गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ओडिशा हैज ऑलरेडी डन पर जदी आपण डेली बेसिस पे पिला मानको पई किछि रियली हैप्पी प्रोग्राम दरकार ताको पई पिला माने जेमति खुशी लागिवो ताको करिया पई
यस सर
साइमल्टेनियसली दे विल बी हैप्पी एंड दे विल बी प्रैक्टिसिंग स्मूथली जदी आपण सेटा रियली करबा को चाहछन्ती ताले डॉक्टर नमिता पट्टनायक को पाखे एड्रेस अछि आपण सेते जदी कथाबर्ता करिवे ताले जो आपण केबे वर्चुअल मोड रे हमें सब दिन से कहि परिबानी नॉट पॉसिबल और हाफ एन आवर पई गोटे कैप्सूल प्रोग्राम अछि पिला मानको पई गोटे ऑल राउंड ट्रेनिंग इन एक्सीलेंस फॉर द चिल्ड्रन हमें सेटा स्कूल को स्काउट भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड ओडिशा ब्रांच थ्रू रे इंस्ट्रक्टर मानको पठेई वी कैन डू इट देयर गोटे दिटा सेशन करिते तापर आपण निजे प्रैक्टिस करि पिला मानको देखेबे ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स एंड चिल्ड्रन ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस
थैंक यू सर थैंक यू वेरी
नमस्कार सर नमस्कार हेलो
नमस्कार प्रशांत बाबू नमस्कार
सर इन हमरो ऑनलाइन से पर्टिकुलर
तो वॉइस कटि जाउ एक्चुअली
सर हमें जोग पई हमें ठीक समय रे एकटा पई कि लिमिटेड अछि ना नहीं हमें कोन जे कोन समय
ना योगा पई the best time is morning time this time and 10 by 11 to 3 11 am to 3 pm पर्यंत टिके restriction होची because sun is on the top of the head so best time is the morning time or else evening time you can
we have to माने empty stomach we have to do it
empty stomach should be आपण खाइबार 2 घंटा परे करिवे न योगा करि सला पर इमीडिएटली यू कैन टेक योर फूड
थैंक यू सर
प्रशांत बाबू हमें टच रे रहिबो आपण को संगे किछ असुविधा नै जेते बेले जहा रिक्वायरमेंट हबो मोबाइल नंबर इज देयर डॉक्टर बिल्किस इज देयर माय सेल्फ इज देयर द चीफ कोऑर्डिनेटर डॉक्टर नमिता पट्टनायक इज देयर सो हमें आपण को करिवो जहा जहा रिक्वायरमेंट अछि वी फीड यू नो इश्यू अबाउट इट थैंक यू वेरी मच
Okay.
नमस्कार नमस्कार
नमस्कार
सर नमस्कार हेलो
नमस्कार के कोथले हां कोन
तपस्या
मैं 3:30 परे फोटो दी मैं 3 छाती
तपस सर पाउच आपनकर वॉइस पाउनी
अति जोरे कहतु तपस्या स्पीक लाउडली तपस्या स्पीक लाउडली am I audible sir तपस्या
हाँ सर हाँ मैडम नमस्कार
हेलो ईयरफोन बोलो
सर गुड मॉर्निंग
नेटवर्क पाउनी
नेटवर्क पाउनी
सर मैडम गुड मॉर्निंग हाँ मु श्रीलेखा पट्टनायक हाँ श्रीलेखा पट्टनायक मैडम आईडी में मानती हो गए श्रीलेखा पट्टनायक फ्रॉम राउरकेला सर एक्चुअली आफ्टर
नमस्कार अंबिका सर
सर आफ्टर मील आमे को आसन करि परिबा आफ्टर मील
अच्छा
आफ्टर मील आमे को आसन करि परिबा माने खाई सरला परे भी
ओके अपन खाई सरला परे दी बेस्ट आसन फॉर यू आफ्टर लंच एंड डिनर
हां
लंच और डिनर पे नॉट आफ्टर ब्रेकफास्ट और एनी स्नैक्स प्रत्येक तर खाइला परे आमे कि आसन करिबा इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड अपन खाई सरला परे वी आर टेकिंग ए हेवी मील लंच और डिनर यू शुड सिट इन वज्रासन फॉर 5 मिनट्स वज्रासन जानि थी आपण
हां हां सर
यस वज्रासन में 5 मिनट बसिबे कीपिंग आईज क्लोज
सर मोर ना सर एक्चुअली मोर लेफ्ट हैंड जो माने स्पॉन्डिलाइटिस नहीं है मतलब फ्रोजन शोल्डर हुआ है उसके लिए कौन सा आसन सही है मैं
let me finish first after lunch you will sit in vajrasan for 5 minutes keeping the eyes closed आंखें बंद करी बसी करिवे
ओके सर
हां मोबाइल को रखी देबे साइड रे मोबाइल को ब्राउज करे वज्रासन रिजल्ट हमको मिलिबो सिबे वज्रासन में कोन हो आपन डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम पूरा एकदम माने टोन्ड अप हो एंड आल्सो आपन को साइटिका नर्व जो होती साइड रे दिखा लेगरे साइटिका नर्व विल बी स्टेटेड आपन को साइटिका एक्टिविटी हो नै जे वज्रासन आपन कंटिन्यू करछन एला गोटे सेकंड कथा हला आ गोटे कोन पछले आपन
मोर माने फ्रोजन शोल्डर है छी
हां फ्रोजन शोल्डर जो होची आपन बेस्ट होची फिजियोथेरेपी सेंटर आपन जो योगा अछि इट इज यस सेटा जोटा डॉक्टर नमिता पट्टनायक कहउछथि सेटा मे नॉट पॉसिबल मे बी पॉसिबल दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द पार्ट ऑफ दिस एरिया तो जगह
हां लेफ्ट हैंड
और जो स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस कथा आपन कहले स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस पर बेस्ट पोस्चर आपन कर होची अपन हाथ सामने रखिबे धीरे धीरे ऊपर उठाइबे बेंड इट बैक जितना हो सकता है लिटिल बैक देन कम फॉरवर्ड ये गोटे आसन सेकंड होची कीप द palms ओपन इन योर फ्रंट टेक द फिंगर्स इनसाइड ये फिंगर को भीतर को टानले ये जो नर्व का अपन पर एठी कंप्रेस हो जाउछ यस कंप्रेस हो जाउछ स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस पे से नर्व का खोलिबो इटा होची स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस का गोटे आसन सेकंड आसन थर्ड आसन होची गोमुख आसन आपण बसिबे वज्रासन रे देखो गोमुख आसन को भी हाथ को ऊपर को लेबे टच करियो
सर होउनी सेटा
ए होउनी
धीरे धीरे करिवा पाई पड़िबो ने
आपण जेति हबो सेति करिवे नॉट दैट पूरा स्ट्रेच करि पारिबे प्लीज डोंट डू दैट
ओहो जेति की
पॉसिबल
हां
आसन रो बेस्ट प्रिंसिपल हला सब बेले बॉडी को सुनिबे लिसन टू योर बॉडी डॉक्टर बिल्की पवन जो आदेशा हमें जेम आपन टिके करी के देखुथलु ऑल आर लिटिल एक्सपर्ट ऑल आर बेटर देन मी बहुत कम अच्छे बट आपन करी पारिबे सेफ्टी करी
ओके
अबे आ गुटे जिंस होची आपन को स्पाइनल कॉर्ड रे एसी बाजिबो नाही एयर कंडीशनर एंड कूलर रे पवन बाजिबो नाही डायरेक्ट फैन बाजिबो नाही दैट इज द फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस अपन जेते एक्सरसाइज योगा कले भी यदि स्पाइनल कॉर्ड सब बेले ठंडा रहिला स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस विल नेवर गो
नाउ आई एम अंडर द एसी
And आपण एपी एसी रे बसଛନ୍ତି पछपटे एसी लागिଛି आपणकर I can see that. जेते अवॉइड करियो सेते बेटर.
Okay, sir. Let it off. Okay, from today, I love this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
ठाकुर सर
Thank you,
नमस्कार
thank you
अंबिका
very
कहूली
Anybody else is there to ask question? Otherwise, we'll go to the next session. That is the vote of thanks. Officially, they are going to proceed very soon, within 5 to 10 minutes. And now I request my Vice Principal, Dr. A.P. Samal sir. Are you there, sir? Dr. Aditya Prasad Samal sir. May I request? Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Should I proceed?
Sir, just a minute. Only 1 minute. Before sir will start giving the word of thanks, that we have to conclude it. So only two remarks I have to say. Before that, I must not say thanks. From the core of my heart, I will say my gratitude to all participants for their support, discipline, from which we could have something. But the thing is that nobody knows about the local story, the YouTube channel, which stay tuned with us for these 3 days, giving us technical support. You never know how it is going on, recorded all your things, and you'll see on the night itself, midnight at 1 p.m., they have been posted on your WhatsApp group. So I'm really thankful to the local story, the YouTube. We have been doing so for the cultural development of Odisha, and thanks both to Engineer Sunadasini, Engineer Manish, and Mr. Ashish, the science graduate. And I'm really thankful to them for providing this technical support. Now, over to sir, Dr. Aditya Prasad Sama, our Rover Vice Principal, to extend a hearty vote of thanks to all the participants and the distinguished research persons, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pattanaik. Good morning to everybody. Honorable Principal Dr. BIJOY BARIK, President of this 3 days national webinar, esteemed Chief Guest Dr. K.P. MISHRA, State Chief Commissioner and National Vice President, Bharat Scouts and Guides, the revered guest of honor, Mr. Krishna Swamiji, Executive Director, Bharat Scouts and Guides, Honorable resource persons, Mr. Satya Sahuji, Dr. Bilkis Parveen, Mrs. Surabhi Nandi, Shubham Kumar Das, Ipsita Haldar, and all the participants join today. At the very outset, I would like to say that I feel it my proud privilege to propose a formal vote of thanks. Though a vote of thanks is a customary at the end of every meeting, but my organization, where I am serving, Maharishi College of Natural Law, believes in the philosophy that feeling gratitude and not expressing it is just like wrapping a present and not giving it. We are deeply indebted to everybody, starting from chief guest, guest of honor, resource persons, and all the participants. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Kari Prasad Mishra Mohoday, who has become a source of inspiration starting from the first day till the closing day. He is with us and guides in our endeavor to make this national webinar really a grand success. We are also deeply obliged to Mr. Krishna Swamiji, who has covered such a long distance and present. Mr. Krishna Swamiji, by his sheer presence, this webinar has become a really meaningful one. But I would like to place on record our deep sense of gratitude to Mr. Satya SAHU, who, in spite of being a senior administrative officer of the government of Odisha and being extremely busy, particularly during these COVID days, could find some of his valuable time to be a source of a perennial inspiration and demonstrated the art of yoga. Even in the inaugural session to valedictory function, and he has taught us how to practice yoga and its usefulness in our day-to-day life. And particularly, this is the need of the hour when everybody tries to isolate them during this COVID pandemic. We are really extremely thankful, sir. And I am also extremely thankful to my colleague, Dr. Namita PATTANAIK, who has left no stone unturned to make this national webinar a really memorable moment for our institution, for everybody who has joined this program. I have seen her commitment, her anxiety, how to make these 3 days national webinar a grand success. Really, we are extremely obliged to Dr. PATTANAIK. We are also extremely thankful to all the resource persons, Dr. Parveen, Mrs. Nandi, Subham Kumar Das, being a young student, how he practices yoga in his day-to-day life, how he taught us to be familiar with the art of yoga. Ipsita Haldar, and everybody who are present in this national webinar. We are really extremely thankful, and I, on behalf of Bharat Scouts and Guides unit of Maharishi College of Natural Law, express our deep sense of gratitude to all of us. And I hope Dr. Pattanaik will go on organizing these types of webinars even in future. Thank you all. Thanks everybody.
Thank you, sir. We are really grateful to you. In spite of your busy schedule to conduct the exam, here, that's why I just want to be here before 10 minutes. And the concluding remark is that if suppose I will go through your feedback forms, I have already given you the link on the chat box. Please fill it up. So if I go through the feedback form, and if you find something you need, some workshop on this, and as told my vice principal and principal, I'll go for another thing, that is the workshop. So in that workshop also you can join. In that workshop also you can earn some more knowledge, some beautiful way. These two distinguished research persons will be with us, Mr. RANJAN SAHU and Dr. BARIK, so that we can make it more comfortable for all of you. Maybe through virtually we can conduct another program. So it's all that about our webinar we have conducted. How far it reached to your heart, I don't know. But whatever good things you have collected from this training, please share it to your friends and be tuned with us, so that whenever we'll have any other program, you can also join with us to that WhatsApp group. That's why the group is there. Online, offline, we are always welcome, because being a social activist, and we are always trying to being a scout and guide. Now, you know, the local story, the YouTube channel, I will request all of you to like them, to stay tuned with them and subscribe them, so that whatever program we are going to conduct through this virtual meeting, that will be recorded by them and you can also watch that. And if you have got any extra knowledge, extra additional things you want to add, please advise us. We can do that. So with all these things, I extend my deep sense of gratitude to all the invited participants from abroad, from different states, from national headquarters, from state headquarters, and from all over India also. And I also really wish and extend my sincere gratitude for sparing his valuable time, precious time, to our distinguished research person, Satya sir and Bilkis madam and Surabhi ma'am, and all the three youngsters are with us. And finally, I also extend my heartfelt thanks to my staff members, all the staff members of Maharishi College of Natural Law. On time, online and offline, they are always with me. They are always with me. The blessings are always with me. So we could have organized such a webinar in very few time. And also, we have some committed Rover leaders and Ranger leaders, those who have extended their cooperation to organize such program within a day or two after discussing with them. So they are also in a WhatsApp group. They are known as ODISHA pioneers. I am also thankful to them. So thank you very much. Now I request all of us, we'll just start. I will stand on our feet and we'll start with close this with national anthem. Yes, national anthem, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की
Stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you all. Stay healthy, stay fit,
Thank you very much.
and stay safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, madam, for organizing this type of program.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. And namaste.
नमस्कार
Now you can log out.
Madam, namaskar.
नमस्ते मैम
Madam, namaste.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Madam, namaskar.
नमस्कार नमस्कार थैंक यू वेरी मच
Thank you, sir.
Madam, certificate केवे मिलिबो?
Yes, within 1 or 2 days. You will get the certificate. Please click on the
मैम मोर श्रीलेखा पटनायक
हमें
को वहां नहीं
मैडम लिंक टा पठे देबे हमें डाउनलोड करि पातो
chat box देखि दियौ.
ओके मैडम थैंक यू जतल दरकार रे कांटेक्ट करिवे आपन सहित
Yes, sir. Pramod sir, thank you.
थैंक यू मैडम
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू
Thank you very much. Thank you.
नमस्कार मैडम.
Thank you. Minister, thank you. Kanti ma'am, thank you. Thank you. Kattapur sir,
थैंक यू
Ashish sir, thank you.
नमस्कार